So, what's your favorite, like, thing to do for your birthday?
Drink. I like to drink.
What does that mean?
Drink.
Drink.
I like to drink.
You like to drink, like, water?
Water.
Water. What else? What else do you drink? Just water?
Sometimes I drink juice.
Juice.
I used to drink juice a lot.
You used to drink a lot of juice.
I used to drink a lot of juice.
I used to drink so much cranberry juice when I was a kid. That was like my favorite.
You used to drink cranberry juice as a kid?
Like, I loved the Ocean Spray cranberry juice. I just drank so much of that.
Would you drink it now?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Although I prefer... See, Ocean Spray adds sugar to their cranberry juice. I prefer the, like, more natural, like, less added sugar cranberry juice now. I don't know what a good brand for that is, but I've had it, and I prefer it to the, like, super sweet Ocean Spray.
Hormel's chili is pretty good.
I don't know what you said.
Hormel.
Hormel?
I think that's what it's called.
They have chili?
Guys, yeah, they have chili. It's pretty good.
Where do you get that? Where could I find that?
At the store.
At the store?
Yeah.
Do I just walk there?
Well, I don't know.
How do I get to the store?
Am
I just supposed to walk?
Do you not know where the store is?
Well, I don't know. I haven't looked yet, so...
You haven't looked?
Yeah.
You've lived here how long?
Do you want to explain to me a little bit what I might do to get to the store? So,
yeah, well, I got a step-by-step list here if you want to...
Should I, like, open my door and then walk out?
Well, I looked up a step-by-step list on how to get to the store.
Okay, tell me.
Do you know what site
Step
this
one?
is from?
Step one.
Step1.com.
Step one. That's my favorite site.
Yeah. Well, they always know where to start.
Tell me what they say.
Well, they say step one, if you're trying to go to the store, and you most likely are,
Yeah, probably.
it's, and I quote, go to the store right now. Sorry, I'm not
Thank you.
reading the right article.
No, it's a
This is a
different one. Yeah, yes.
I got
Did you
step-
accidentally click on another one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
actually on step2.com.
Okay, yeah. Step2.com's like a fucking bullshit website.
Okay.
Step1.com.
Step one, find your car.
Find my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever the car is, if
Okay.
it's in a garage or if it's in the back seat of your door.
Okay, how should I
What is back seat? I think that's a typo.
how should I look for that?
Well, how should you look? Well, that's a whole other list.
All right, we'll just keep going.
We'll just move on.
Just keep going, yeah.
So it says step two.
Step 2.
After you find your car, put it on. Put
Okay.
it on. That's
Put it on.
weird that it
Yeah.
says put it on.
Are you sure this is
There's
step1.com?
a lot of typos. Well, it says
Okay.
step1.org. Is that different?
Yeah, that's different.
I thought it was the same thing.
It's definitely different.
So I got to look on step1.com.
I honestly, you would think that .org would be more trustworthy, right? Because it's not
It's an
like
organization.
it's an organization. Everybody knows that you can trust organizations.
And also, it's step1.organized is what it would really mean.
Yeah.
In a place that's not organized, instead it's what is commercial.
Yeah, commercial.
Well, so I go to step1.com.
really, like maybe you should try step1.edu.
Okay, so the school version of step one.
Yeah, step 1 school.
Okay.
Because Step One's a really interesting
It's just-
company. They have a bunch of different branches, and one like they have an educational branch. Then they made a website for that, and then they have one that's like a government thing, and they made a website for that. And then they have one that just sells shit, and they have a website for that.
Well, I just typed in step1.edu and there's
Okay.
a giant apply button. And that's it. That's the whole
it?
screen. That's all in the screen. So why would I go here?
Well, I mean, I feel like that's the answer then.
So I hit
like
apply.
we should trust that.
Well, let's hit apply real
Yeah.
quick.
So well, I mean, if you hit apply,
Oh my
then
God.
you'll be getting my groceries.
There's so much porn ads.
Okay.
There's so many porn ads.
Well, that's
This lady's putting a whole thing of the candy jelly beans up her ass.
groceries.
Like the. Oh yeah, that's right. We're talking about. So should I just go back?
Well, then that's what that is, right? Jelly beans is groceries.
Yeah,
So.
it could be. So you're saying I'm on the right site?
I feel like you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it are groceries supposed to go up this lady's ass?
Maybe.
I'll tell you.
Well, see, you're supposed to be telling me, so I don't know. Like, really, when it comes down to it, you should know better than I would.
The thing is, this lady looks like she's 24, but she's most likely 57.
How do you know?
Isn't that crazy?
How can you tell?
Well, I'm looking at her, and I'm looking at her ass.
Is her ass wrinkled?
It's got a lot of jelly beans up in there.
Jelly beans. Does that make you?
I really
Does
feel
that make you
uncomfortable
look
looking.
younger?
I don't know how I pressed apply and I've seen this.
If you put jelly beans up your ass, do you look younger? Is that like the secret to like having fewer wrinkles?
You're gonna have more inclusive poop.
Okay. What? Okay. Okay.
What's going on right now? Do you think
If you had to drink something right now, what would it be?
water?
Water? Like actually?
Yeah.
Fair
I mean,
enough,
I
fair
answer
enough.
that to everything.
Yeah. Usually, if I'm gonna get something, I mean, that's my default when I'm
Do you want me to say something else?
anywhere. No, you don't have to.
No, I will. Piss.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Piss.
Okay. No,
No.
that's different.
Not really. I don't want
That's
to
a different choice.
I don't want to drink piss.
I mean,
Do you?
You get the right filter, and it's just water again, so it's not really a different answer.
You saying I could put that shit in a Brita?
No. That's the wrong kind of filter.
That's a wrong filter.
Yeah.
I need a
Piss filter.
piss filter.
A cock filter.
You get
Got to filter the.
the cock?
Yeah. No. Well, the cock is the filter.
The
So
cock
when it comes
is-
out, you're good. That's
this
the
a
sound
real-
it makes.
is this-
It goes. Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well, at least that's the sound mine makes. Is that healthy?
Are you talking about
Is
your
that healthy,
penis right
doctor?
now?
Is it okay that my penis goes?
I'm a doctor now.
Is that okay?
It sounds like dubstep, so I would say that's doing all right.
Yeah, dubstep. Dubstep.edu is my favorite.
You want me to go to dubstep.edu
step
now?
one.
Okay.
Dubstep.one step dot dub.
Are you okay right now?
I'm just trying to speak. I mean, this is a podcast, or is it?
What?
See, if I was gonna drink something right now, it would be root beer, but it's because I haven't had
Holy
root
shit!
beer
That sounds
in a while.
really good. That sounds
right?
really good. That sounds
Right?
really good.
Yeah,
that sounds
but,
really good.
but it's not my go-to drink. I usually like if I'm gonna go somewhere, I get sweet tea. You know what I'm saying?
But it's your go-to soda.
It's my go-to soda for sure.
Yeah.
But sweet tea is my go-to drink. I love it. The sweeter it is, the better. I don't. It's weird because with a lot of other things, I don't want it to be too sugary. But sweet tea, for some reason, I don't care.
I like chai
pour
tea.
all the sugar in there. Yeah, chai tea.
I prefer if I'm gonna have tea, I'd like it to be
I haven't
chai.
had chai tea in a long time. I couldn't really speak to that.
Chai tea with hot milk.
Hot milk.
Make that milk hot.
Have you ever had
Milk?
hot milk to try and go to sleep? That like
Ew,
made
no.
up bullshit.
No.
Like it doesn't
No,
seem like a real thing.
No.
So you've never tried that?
No,
I've
no.
tried that. It's fine. It didn't help
man.
me go back to sleep.
That would make me everything. I don't like milk. I don't like milk.
That's fair.
Milk.
I
No.
grew up in a house where milk was like what you drank with dinner. Yeah. So that's just like what you did.
Come on, man. Why is it so hard for people? It's water.
Well, see, they're a farmer family.
Okay.
And so I think it's passed
Okay.
down because that was
All right.
like, it used to be like they would have fresh milk
Okay.
from their fresh cow.
I guess.
But now it's not. Now it's just my dad being
I
like, I'm going to
guess,
drink milk.
yeah.
Like they didn't make me drink it.
No,
it was
of
just
course
like,
not.
that was just like what they did. So I did it too.
That's just
But
so...
then when I got a little older, not much older,
Mm-hmm.
I started drinking cranberry juice like exclusively.
Yeah.
And then when I was
Juice is
like in
good.
high school, I was like, oh, I'm going to start drinking water because that would be a good idea.
Did you ever drink Sunny D growing up?
Oh, yeah. All the time. See, when I was younger, I mean, yeah, just up until like college, my digestive system, it's still not good. But when I was in like from elementary school, like kindergarten, all the way up until college, I had to take like laxatives daily. So I was like every morning I'd take Miralax.
Oh.
Yeah. And so
No.
the best thing I found to mix that with is Sunny D. So I had Sunny D every morning.
Sunny D and Miralax.
Yeah, baby.
Man.
It's so sweet. It disguises the Miralax pretty well.
Yeah.
Miralax and anything else is, I mean, it's
Awful.
not good in Sunny D either, but it's better.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, no, that sucked. And then in college, I was like, See, when I was a kid, they told me there was a chance that I was just gonna have to do that for my whole life. But they were also like, there's also a chance that when you're a little older, you won't need to anymore. So when I went off to college, I was like, maybe I'll try and see, because I had tried a few years before to see if I could stop. And I tried again, and it worked out fine. And I'm like still not great digestively,
Yeah.
but I definitely don't need that anymore. So that's good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, because
Well,
I spent a lot of my childhood constipated, I guess.
I spent a lot of my time. Well, does this make you feel better?
Yeah, it does actually.
Does hearing that make you feel relieved?
Yeah.
Like your childhood self feel relieved?
So you do you like Sunny D? Did you like Sunny D? Was that something you were into? Because I can't say I liked it, you know what I mean? But it was just like the best option. I much prefer like what is it? Simply Orange? Is that the regular? Like, obviously, Sunny D is not real orange juice by any stretch of the imagination. But like if I was gonna get an orange juice type of thing, like
I was never big into Sunny D growing up. I never really liked orange juice. I just brought it up because I know everyone liked Sunny D. I was more of a Capri Sun boy.
Oh hell yeah, Capri Suns all the way, man.
Like, which one?
That's what I would drink. Obviously the like Hawaiian cooler.
Hawaiian cooler.
Right.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think
Or
that's
like
right.
fruit cooler?
Maybe.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
The one
but
that
I
said
love
cooler.
the strawberry kiwi too. That was
Yeah.
like,
That was really good.
yeah. I don't know. Any of them though, I was fine with. I love the ones that were lemonade. For some reason, the Capri Sun lemonade, that was like, I don't know if that was around for very long, but that was the shit, man.
Yeah.
I always had that. And I liked High C, but I didn't have it very often. When you drink something like orange juice or lemonade, do you like pulp, or are you like no pulp?
No, pulp makes me feel weird.
Yeah.
Pulp makes me feel weird.
I've gotten more used to it, and I don't mind it now, but I'm never like wanting that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's a part of me that's like, sure, give it to me, because I know then that it's more likely to be fresher and less like
I don't
additives.
care, really.
But
when you get down
I don't
to it,
want that.
me neither. That's kind of how I feel. Like, I don't.
Which I can't honestly understand how it was that I used to drink that aloe drink, because that shit, oh my god, like it was like just whole aloe plant pieces in there. Like it was good. I liked it, but because I don't like pulp much, I don't know how I handled that. You ever tried the aloe drink? You remember when I used to get that in high school? I remember I bought that like 2 liter of it. It was just so much. I was drinking that single 2 liter for like 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when you got that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
Yeah, you tried it?
No.
Oh, okay. The regular one was fine, but I liked the mango one a lot better.
Pulp is not my. I like Pulp Fiction.
I've never seen Pulp Fiction.
Still.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've just never like set aside time to do that, I guess.
Never been interested.
Never thought about it enough.
You watch
I feel
movies
like I would
often?
like that. More recently I've started to, but not really.
Yeah. I mean, you don't strike me as someone who watches them all the time.
No.
So, I mean, I know you watch them more than I do.
Yeah.
But
Tia and I have started watching them more, like instead of like on the weekends when we're doing stuff, instead of watching shows that we're watching, we'll watch movies, but that's about it.
if you liked Kill Bill, I'd say put that one on the list.
I see, and that's the thing. I never saw all of Kill Bill.
Oh, you never finished that either.
No,
That's
man.
one you
I
finish.
really should.
That one,
I really enjoyed.
I think
what
you'd like
saw,
Kill Bill
so.
more than Pulp Fiction, but Pulp Fiction's
Probably.
really good. But Kill Bill's just fucking cool.
Well, I will check them both out because
Kill
I have
Bill's
been
cool.
looking for things to watch.
But that is also coming from a man's perspective. I know that a lot of women don't like Kill Bill, but I'm not here to talk about that. I can't talk about
Yeah,
that.
we don't need to talk about that because I don't even know anything about it enough. Like I've
I don't
seen,
know
it's
either.
been so long since I've seen the part that I saw.
All I
so.
know is that when I watched it, it was really cool.
Fair enough.
I like watching people get got.
Get Get. That's a good point.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Bird. Do you think the bird's gonna die soon?
Fuck. I don't know. Can't with that.
You don't like it?
No.
Well, I'm just trying to make sure
It's gonna stay in me now.
Well,
I'm gonna hear that forever now.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that you felt relieved because you said your stomach hurt.
Yeah, like years ago.
Yeah. Well, I wanted that childhood part of you to feel relieved. Okay. What's that? Are you Dracula the Vampire Slayer?
Fuck you, love the vampire drinker.
I'm picturing someone in like that stupid cape with the fucking like the vampire cape where the hood comes up,
the huge like
collar, giant collar,
pointy and shit,
playing a giant organ in the middle of a big library really badly. His name's Fuckula the Vampire Drinker.
Yeah. Did you ever dress up as a vampire for anything?
Absolutely not.
I dressed up as a vampire for Halloween once. I think it was in middle school.
That's pretty cool.
It was like the only thing I could come up with that year. I just was not feeling
you
anything
just weren't
else.
Feeling Halloween.
Yeah.
Were you depressed?
Maybe. Probably. Man. It was middle school, man.
Ooh, middle school. You were in middle. It was in middle school.
Yeah. But I did the traditional like what you were talking about. I had like the cape, and then I did the pointy collar, and then I just got like
you replaced all your W's with V's.
Exactly.
Yeah. You moved to
the Sweden. Beat of my own drum. Yeah. Do you? So I know you've watched some horror movies kind of recently. Do you like old horror movies, like the Universal movies and stuff like that?
I've never seen anything in my life.
Really?
I've never seen.
So you nothing.
You can't respond too early because you don't know what I'm about to say. Well, you're just like, oh shit, he really hasn't seen anything ever. I've never seen anything in my whole life, Tim. Well, I've never seen a single movie that had to do with the universe.
I believe it.
None of them that had to do with this universe, at least.
Oh, okay. So if there was Earth, then it's not right. What? It's not right.
Yes.
Okay.
Universal, I think they make great movies.
Okay. So, like, have you seen the old Mummy movie?
I have not seen the swamp from The Thing.
Creature from the Guy.
The creature from the big swamp.
Creature from the place that's dark.
The dark.
Creature from the scary water.
My favorite Universal monster movie is Scary Times.
Yeah, with Jeff
Hitler.
Jeff Hitler, yeah.
His unknown brother that did not get popular. Wow. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God for that, right?
Yeah. One of them had to not be popular.
Can you imagine?
What if Jeff was the popular one?
He probably was.
He like took over the country and was actually like fine. He was just a fine dude.
Yeah.
Just had normal.
He brought like, 6 million Jews back to life.
Normal beliefs. Oh, yeah, sure. That too.
Can you imagine
I don't know how he did that.
6 million previous Jews back to life.
There's no way we can know because Jeff didn't in our universe.
I think that'd be great.
Well. Yeah, I love the Universal monster movies.
Like The Invisible Person?
Yeah, that's one of the best ones, man. I love that movie.
I watched the remake of The Invisible Man.
Yeah, very different, but in the best way.
I thought it was good.
It was that. I love that movie. I bought that movie right after it came out on DVD because I was like, fuck, I love that.
Sometimes I forget I watched that movie in theaters and I forgot that it was good because it happened right before COVID.
Yeah, man. And all that stuff is just kind of gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just like, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It happened right before it.
That's one that I was like talking to Tia about movies, and I was like, "Oh shit, have you seen this?" And she was like, "No," and I'm like, "We have to watch that."
Doesn't it feel like the world forgot about that movie?
Yeah, because it was good, and nobody talked about it.
No one talked about it. No one could talk about that movie. No. Too many other important things to talk about. Yep. Very fair.
I saw that. I think the first time I think I might have seen it in theaters as well, but I think the first time I saw it, Joey and I went to the drive-in, and they were doing the original Invisible Man, and then that one after.
Oh, okay.
So that was really fun.
Yeah.
It was a good trip. But yeah, no, I've never read The Invisible Man, though. I want to. It's an H.G. Wells novel.
Who's that?
He's a guy.
What's H.G. stand for?
He's kind of like
House Garden?
Henry Gavlin.
Henry Gavlin.
Yeah, no, you were right, I think, though. House Garden Wells. Yeah.
House Garden Wells.
Because Wells is also like a thing.
House Garden Wells sounds like a real person's
Honestly,
name. If you say it fast enough.
Yeah, I would believe it.
Just like Jant Vant.
No, not that one. But, speaking of H.G. Wells, he wrote War of the Worlds.
Yes.
And I recently watched the original War of the Worlds and then the Tom Cruise remake. And the original, it was good. I liked it, but I thought that the ship designs were kind of weird. I wasn't super into those. I mean, they did what they could, but like in the book, it's like these big tripod monster things, and I think that's super cool and like very specific to that book. Like there aren't a lot of other things that do that. What are you shooting at right now? Oh, nice shot.
Thank you.
Yeah, solid.
What?
But those I liked the movie, but I wasn't a huge fan of that. But the remake did the tripod thing really well. It was very good. The CGI, the VFX that they used were just awesome. But the story just didn't make any fucking sense.
It didn't make any sense.
At least not to me. Like it wasn't bad, but there were like
yeah.
I watched one of the They had some special features on the DVD that I borrowed from my uncle, and I watched some of that.
Are you gonna give it back?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Are you excited?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, I can't.
Fuck yeah.
You ever meet people who have that's what they're fucking?
I can't wait to give this back
stories.
to you.
No, you meet people in life that have never had anything interesting happen to them, so their stories are just like. They're like, dude, I can't wait to give my DVD back to my uncle. It's
I mean, that's
what?
us, right?
No, I promise. Tim, I promise you it's not us.
I honestly feel like there's nobody, not that we're super boring, but I don't think we've got anything interesting going on. I think we just pick better things to tell stories about.
I think your uncle's here to pick up the DVD already.
Hi, is that you, Uncle Bill? Oh my God! You didn't sound like that last time I talked to you. Oh, what does that mean?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you want me to hand you the DVD now, though?
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay, I can do that. I'll give you the DVD, and then are you gonna stick around? Are you gonna be a guest on the show? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any topics that you want to talk about? Oh, I don't know that that's appropriate. I don't think we're gonna go there. All right, thanks, Uncle Bill. Oh God, you shouldn't say things like that on the air. I may have to cut this whole thing out. Yeah. Yeah. What? Oh God. Oh God, he's threatening me with a knife. Oh, there he goes. He's gone.
He pulled out a knife so quick and then left. Yeah. He just showed it to you and left.
Yeah. He just bounced.
Yeah, he did.
Well, anyway, so on the special features, That was a Spielberg movie.
Yes.
And he was talking about how
Steven fame.
Yeah, exactly. And he was talking about how he wanted to do something different. And so he was like, I wanted to, like, we looked at what like sci-fi has done up to now, and we like put down a list of like the things that we liked and thought should stay, and then we like came up with a bunch of stuff that would be different. And one of the things that he wanted to be different was he was like, what if the aliens came out of the ground? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, the reason that nobody's done that is because it doesn't make any fucking sense.
It's because
would they do?
Because they're not aliens if they do that.
Right, exactly. So the story was that they like put these machines on our planet thousands of years ago, and then they came in some sort of thunderstorm and rode the lightning down into the ground to get in the machines.
But that's not how lightning works.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Lightning comes from the ground, doesn't it?
I don't know exactly how that works.
I thought lightning shot up from the ground.
I mean, we're assuming. I think you might be right.
That's what I thought.
Because it's like a weird thing like that. But I don't know. But either way, like it was not supposed to be real lightning, so they were like doing whatever. But it doesn't
Siri,
really matter because it doesn't make any sense.
Hey Siri, does lightning come from the sky or like the ground?
I found this on the web.
It says Severe Weather 101.
Thank you. Does it tell you anything good?
Why does lightning strike from the ground up?
Okay. I guess that means it does.
What the fuck is this website it just took me to? I'm going to accept all the cookies.
Of course, you should accept all the cookies.
I mean, I don't understand that. It's like fake Reddit. This is some fake Reddit ass shit. It's like a forum.
I'm kind of like fake Reddit.
I don't want to read this. It comes up from the ground, though. That kind of said that.
Yeah. So it didn't make any sense at all. But if you ignore the fact that them riding lightning down doesn't make any sense, it still doesn't make any sense.
No, it still doesn't.
Because, like, why would they, like, 1,000 years ago, wouldn't their technology have progressed since then? So, like, why would they...
Maybe.
Why would they be using 1,000-year-old technology?
I guess that's fair.
Like, what was the purpose of burying that stuff? And also, if their whole plan was to just take our planet, why wouldn't they have taken it 1,000 years? Or actually, I think it was supposed to be like 10,000 years ago or some bullshit. Because it was supposed to be before we were like even thinking about putting stuff there. But I don't know.
I watched a really cool video the other day on why aliens probably haven't contacted us yet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and it was like saying like, well, if they are out there, which they are, or there's life out there, it's too big to not have that happen again. Maybe. Who fucking knows? It was saying that like if they were, because they're not close to us, so the technology they would need
couldn't be close to us
to get close to us to contact us would be like so advanced. It's like so much further in advancement than we can comprehend.
Yeah.
That right now, because through life we are like, we grow. Like before we didn't even know how to fucking do so many shit, and now we know all this stuff. Like
yeah, I mean, we've only been like flying planes for like a little over 100 years.
There's so many, exactly. There's so many steps in front of us that it's like, why would it'd be like,
what's the point of coming?
They have no point in saving us or whatever. They're like, oh, you guys haven't figured out all this shit yet? Okay. Well, it's like it took that approach. I'm very much paraphrasing, but it was an interesting video.
Right. Yeah, that is interesting. And that's assuming that like, because that's saying like if they could come to us, they wouldn't because whatever. But also, it's totally possible that there are a bunch that are just at a similar point in their like progress that we are, so they couldn't visit even if they wanted to.
And sometimes aliens are just taking a shower.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes they're just taking a shower and they can't.
I saw an interesting video about aliens that was saying that like presumably life on other, like it was talking about parallel evolution. I think that was the term they used, and how it's like probably everything
evolution.
Like probably any intelligent life that you would come across would be shaped similarly, like sort of humanoid in shape. just by nature of the way, like, yeah, it was really interesting. They had a lot, like, I can't really explain it the way they did because I don't know all the things they said, but it was really interesting. They had a lot of evidence to suggest that, like, things, and they were, like, looking at what happens on Earth too, like, pointing out, like, part of the evidence that they talk about is, like, you know how dolphins look a lot like sharks?
Anyway, yeah.
They're not even kind of related.
No, yes.
And so it's like that kind of thing, like, where it's like, if to accomplish the same kinds of tasks, you end up reaching a similar result, even if you're not, like, so it's like, they probably wouldn't look like us, but they also probably wouldn't look like a weird big bug thing, you know? It's like,
they wouldn't have, like,
they probably have arms and legs, and they probably have some sort of, like,
they'd have appendages
thing.
They'd have appendages that could maneuver very well in any environment.
Yeah.
Like, because I would think, I'm like, well, there's also other intelligent beings on the planet that have evolved over time, like octopuses, for example.
That is true.
But obviously they're more suited for water. And I was like, but they're like arguably more well suited for that kind of environment than we are for this one. You know, it's like,
yeah, I guess so, but we're more versatile, which is like the main thing,
because we can go. I know, yeah. But like, if they figured out how to be versatile and like they kept some of it and then able to do land shit too, like, bruh.
Well, and that's the thing. There are plenty of arguments to the contrary of that, but I just thought it was interesting that they suggested that it's likely that they would be kind of similar.
It's likely that they look exactly like you, Tim.
Yeah, exactly.
And exactly
like me.
like
They're
me.
all white, blonde boys.
Do you think there's a parallel universe right now?
No. Oh God, Uncle Bill, you gotta go. You can't be here right now. I don't think you can be here. You gotta get out. It's funny, I just picked the name Bill, but I actually have like 3 uncles that are named Bill. Oh yeah, you. That's true. You're here too. What is that?
It's a Lego.
Oh, I think. Are you fine now? Are you like able
this is me, Tim. I'm looking at him right now. Look at me.
Okay. So you just have a better view of his hand.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, and he hasn't looked away from you.
I don't want him.
He's still looking at you.
I don't want him to be here. I think
he wants you to take it.
I don't want him to be here.
What brick is that?
I don't want that Lego.
Dude, that's the brick you've been looking for your one battleship Lego ship.
Battleship Lego ship? I have so many Legos, bro. I don't need that. Okay. I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. You gotta go. You have to get out of here. All right.
What do you think that other noise he made was?
I'm not sure. I don't really want to find out, to be honest.
He's got a weird ass.
Don't we all?
I got such a better view of him over here.
Well, do you want to show me? You want to take a picture?
I think now is the time where we talk about our sponsor of the week, Tim.
That's a good point. We should talk about our sponsor. Our sponsor today is a really well-known company. Well,
Chimneys for You.
Chimneys for You.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've heard of Chimneys for You.
I would imagine you've heard of Chimneys for You. Where did your chimney come from? Probably from Chimneys for You.
Exactly.
When you want to dial a phone call to Chimneys for You, make sure you use the phone call 502-CHIMNEY.
If you want to let off some steam, go ahead and get a chimney from Chimneys for You.
Yeah, you really need a chimney for your steamer.
Yeah, if you have a fire, an uncontrolled fire in your house, if there's a lot of fire in your house, you should probably get a chimney.
If you got Santa Claus walking around not knowing what to do, you probably need a chimney for you.
If your car has a lot of smoke pouring out of it, you could get a chimney for that too. We do that at Chimneys for You.
If you lit a campfire in your house and you're going probably get a chimney for you.
If you're coughing a lot in your house, just in general, get a chimney. From Chimneys for You.
If you're watching Mary Poppins and you see a bunch of men dancing on a roof,
just so many men
on a roof,
and you wish they were on your roof too,
Chimneys for You.
Chimneys for You.
If you go to their warehouse, they got 18 different chimneys.
Yeah, you can look at them.
18, 19 if you count another one that they have on display.
Yeah, well,
it's not for sale.
Go take a look at them.
It's also a gecko.
It's not real. It's a gecko.
things change.
Chimneys for you. That's their tagline.
Yeah.
Things change.
Yeah. It's like we're just discovering it, but it's right here on this thing I'm reading.
Yeah.
I'm
says
reading
it
it right
says it
now.
on the sheet.
It says it on the sheet.
It also says that I need to tell you that this is a one-time offer.
What is the one time?
If you want a chimney, you got to get it now.
I have it in front of me. How did you know it was a...
Well, they sent me an email.
Oh, they sent you an email
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
One that wasn't to do with
Well,
me.
it wasn't. They didn't send
They
it to
said,
you.
say this to Dalen on the podcast.
Yeah.
That this is a one-time offer. Okay, guys. So, Chimney for You is a one-time offer.
Yeah, chimney for you.
So if you go to chimney.com / for you for the people, you'll get a new free chimney for $19,90,000.
Yeah, $19,90,000. You might want to hop on that deal right now because it's a one-time offer.
Remember what they say: chimneys are
for you. And if it weren't for sponsors like that, we wouldn't be around.
I'm so glad we finally got sponsors on the
man.
show.
It's a good deal.
It's a good deal.
It is.
I thought we were never gonna get them.
Well, it sure does seem like that sometimes, but we have.
Why
them.
would it seem like that now? We have them.
We have them. So.
We've had them on like the past how many episodes now?
Oh, we probably had sponsors since episode like 20?
21.
19.
What number is? Where is that?
Well, it belongs to me, so
that's the hidden. You own a number?
19.
I didn't understand.
That's bad.
I didn't understand
That was
it.
really good. So, there's this really fun thing that's happening right now. I've been trying to get this fucking form for my taxes, for my health insurance stuff. And Kentucky apparently doesn't believe that I'm a person.
They don't believe that you're a person?
Yeah. I can't prove my identity to them, so they can't give me the form.
What?
Because I'm not in their database, because I never successfully proved my identity to them, which makes me wonder how it is that I have health insurance.
What?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I went through this whole thing like a year ago when I was trying to get health insurance for the first time. And they were like, "Who are you?" And I was like, "I'm this guy."
I'm
and
this
they were
guy.
like, "Nah, bro. We don't believe you." So
What?
I tried to do the online form to fill it out and get them to trust that I was me. I don't remember all the specifics of it, but I went there like in person and I was like, "Look, here are my documents. Please
They're
accept
so
it."
fucking scared that you're going to rob them. You're
Yeah,
going to
man.
commit fraud. They're so scared of
They
it.
really are.
Dude, do you know how long you go to jail for that shit?
Long time.
You go to a long
Time no see.
You get fucked for that shit.
Long time stay in a
It's really
cell.
easy to get fucked for that shit.
Yeah. So hopefully that happens.
Most people aren't trying that.
Yeah.
Most of them.
I wasn't going to either.
No, you
No, like really.
now I don't. Now I don't. Now
Like really, I wouldn't. There's no
yeah,
reason
no, I
for
get,
me to do that.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. But now it seems like
No.
now it sounds like
I feel like it's
all
a good
right.
idea.
Well,
that
we
they
can
don't
move
know.
on.
Yeah, we're gonna. I feel like it's a good idea that they didn't give you their. Didn't give you.
they were like, "We don't believe you." That's good. We don't believe that you're us.
I'm not gonna
I
give
was
you
like,
my identity.
"Hey, Kentucky, I'm Kentucky."
They're like, nah.
They were like, "Probably not."
We're not gonna make you Kentucky.
Well, you can't be Kentucky.
I'm Kentucky.
I'm Kentucky. Oh,
That's what they were like
Yeah.
this whole time. You were like,
no, I'm Kentucky. I'm like, no, my name's Tim. I'm not trying to say. They're like, no, I'm Kentucky.
I was gonna say that You're like, hi, I'm Tim. They go, no, I'm Tim. You can't be Tim.
It's like a whole gaslighting situation. I start looking at like maps, and it says Tim instead of Kentucky. You know, hold on.
You saying when I cross the Ohio River, I cross from Indiana to Tim?
Yeah, I pull up Google Maps. And I'm like on my way home. I cross the bridge, and it says "Welcome to Tim." Oh, dude.
You know they only brew bourbon here in Tim.
Yeah, they do. So I'm upset because we've hit this point where there are a lot of tall spots in the yard, like their grass is getting too long, and then they're like most of the rest of it's dead. So it's like I shouldn't really mow it right now because that's bad for it. But it's like super tall in some random places.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm just gonna go out and weed eat a bunch.
I was about to say it's a weed eater situation.
I hate it. I hate this part of that because I'm like, it's not time yet, but it's not time.
Are we the only? We can't be the only state that has this problem, right? I'm sure every state is like, oh, the weather. You know what I mean? But fuck, man, it's so inconsistent over here.
We are in a weird spot for it, I feel like.
It is a weird...
I think that it's like this in a lot of places, but not to this extent.
Yeah, because, like, if you're going to be... You could be way up north, it's not going to be like that as much because it's like, well, it's going to be mostly cold, you know?
Yeah.
And then you go way down south, they're like, it's going to be mostly hot.
Right.
You know, here is like, we have it all.
Yeah, like some years it's super cold.
Yeah.
And some years it's super hot. And some years it's both. And then it's like, during that, it's like flipping around all the time. Yeah.
Sometimes it's at the same time and then the wind is spinning.
Yep, spinning wind.
Spinning winding.
One of the guys at work lost power in the storm, and he didn't have it until today.
Yeah.
So it's been like 4 days.
On the drive here, there was a traffic light that was out.
Yeah.
And it was like a three-way like lane situation on both ends. And it was like
not good.
I was surprised at how well it went. I was like, this is weird.
I've been a little surprised pleasantly.
That's not like, I mean, it's fucking stressful. Everyone's stressed out, but like, I'm like, this should end in so many wrecks. There should be a traffic person here that's like, you go, now you go. Instead, there's no one there. They just put a stop sign out there. It's like, you guys figure it out. I'm like, this is busy.
You got this.
This is busy as fuck over here.
Yeah.
And then people are like, but nothing. Everyone was going at the right time and stuff. Everyone knew what they were doing. So it's like, obviously... It's so weird. You could probably take all of it away, and we probably know what to do.
Yeah.
You know? It's just we just do it anyway.
Which is good.
Yeah, it's
definitely good.
It's great.
Yeah.
So I thought that was weird.
Yeah.
Another thing that's been weird, shows you the lack of stories I have, but there's been a dead squirrel.
Yeah. Okay. You want to elaborate?
What do you mean?
There's been a dead squirrel.
At some point.
Yeah.
There's probably a few of them.
Oh,
how many squirrels do you think have died? Do you think more squirrels have died than people?
Yes.
Have more?
Yes. Yeah.
By how much?
Oh, like a lot more.
Like, give me a percentage. Like 100%? 100% of squirrels have died more than people?
75% more squirrels.
Have more squirrels died than people?
I mean, I feel like the answer's got to be yes, just by nature of them having shorter lifespans, right? And like, there's probably more of them than there are people. Am I crazy?
Research is indecisive. There's been a dead squirrel though that's been on my sidewalk for like months.
Nice. I bet that looks good.
I remember the day it was there when it was dead there the first time, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's a dead squirrel. What do I do?"
Yeah.
What do we do?
What do you do?
What do you do?
You just I look at it and walk away.
Honestly, I've been treating it like a science experiment. I'm like, well, wonder what happens.
Look at it. Yeah.
What happens when squirrels just fucking die? But it's in the middle of a city. It's not like something could come around and eat it.
Yeah.
Which nothing has. So, like, no vultures, nothing. They weren't interested. Nothing was interested.
Interesting.
And so I've just walked past it for like months, and it hasn't even like really smelled that I smell.
Yeah.
Which is also weird because
I feel like that ends pretty quickly. Like, it smells really bad when it's like, so it's like okay for a minute, and then it starts to smell dead, and then it smells really bad for a minute, and then that goes away.
Then it goes away.
Yeah.
Interesting. But like all the fur is still there and stuff that I could see. I haven't gone up and inspected it, but I'm like, I wonder when is it going to be a skeleton? How long is that going to take?
Oh, I don't know, but a while, I guess.
I think it's a while.
Yeah.
I wonder. So I'm gonna keep us updated on that squirrel.
Hell yeah, dude.
To see how it's been. But it's gone down. Like it was, it's gone down. It's been months too. Like since last year, 2022.
Yeah, and then 2. But that reminds me, I don't think we actually ever did this, but because of where my parents live, they live near enough to Tim Stark.
Not anymore.
Back before.
Back before
all that.
They came for him.
But he had all his wildlife shit going on back in the day. And the thing in my parents' neighborhood, like that whole surrounding area, for probably a couple miles, if somebody saw like very recent roadkill, like a deer or something big that had been hit by a car, they would call him and he would come pick it up to use it to feed his lions and shit.
I did know that.
Yeah.
That's a thing that, I mean, even that's not out of the ordinary for like zoos and shit.
I'm sure. I just
That's
thought
what they all
I
do,
had never like until someone told me that I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wouldn't have thought about it.
That's how most zoo animals get fed, or any animals in any kind of sanctuary, even the best ones. I think that's what they do.
I mean, it's smart. It's smart. It gets the roadkill off the road.
Gets the roadkill off the road.
It gets the animals fed.
Yeah.
So but I had never thought about that before. It was interesting. And then, no. Glad Tim Stark's done.
Yeah, right.
With that,
they had.
That's not
was
happening.
that a season 2? Didn't they have season 2?
I don't know.
I swear to God, I
never
watched
paid
that.
any attention.
No, I watched that. I remember that was like last year. God, my memory is fucking shot. I watched the whole thing. His zoo get taken away from him.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. No, I didn't.
He's a piece of shit.
I knew that happened, but I didn't see any of it.
Isn't that interesting? That's the most famous thing that's happened from
Charlestown?
from where we grew up.
Yeah. You just shake your head.
Yeah, because it's not true.
What else would have?
We are the most famous things from Charlestown.
Yeah,
Kentucky.
you're right.
Charlestown, Kentucky, Indiana, Alabama,
Charlestown, Indiana,
Arkansas,
Kentucky,
California.
I was talking to somebody about when I was applying to colleges, and I brought up Ball State because that was one of the places I thought about going, and they were like, "Where's that? What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, of course you wouldn't know that. That's not like a super famous school." But I've never had to like mention it to anybody, so I thought that was interesting because like everybody that I've talked to from Indiana knows about Ball State.
Yeah,
but it's like
no one here.
Just here, it's like no. What?
No one likes
I just thought that
people
was
from
interesting.
Indiana here.
But it's like Ball State is one of those, like, it's a college town, so like Muncie is where it's at, but Ball State's the only thing they have going on.
Yeah, in
so
Muncie.
It's like Ball State is the town, basically. But yeah, it's just interesting having... Because it's like also things like... you don't think about it, but like the Kentucky Derby, people come from all over the place to that, but you go somewhere besides Kentucky and talk about it, nobody knows about it.
What?
Or at least the people that I've talked to don't know about it.
From Kentucky?
From other places. If you go other places and talk about it.
Yeah.
Nobody knows about it. Which is interesting because it's like, this is a relatively large event. Like, a lot of people from a lot of places come there.
They treat it like,
But it's not big enough that people know about it all over our country.
That's how big this fucking country is.
Yeah.
That's how much different shit is going on. Like, I bet you could find something like that in every single state.
You're probably right.
Like, and you could split the state in sections and have something from each section. Like, every county's got a fucking thing
like a
that.
big thing, but that nobody else knows about.
Everyone's like, what the fuck is that? It's not.
Yeah.
That's not the Hollywood sign. Why do I know what that is? That ain't no Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. Yeah. What the hell is a statue?
That ain't a glizzy.
Yeah.
I eat
You
like
get- you got
24
it.
glizzies one time and I got real sick. I threw up on my mom's rug.
Did she like that?
She
Did
loved
your mom
it.
like
She
that?
loved it. She framed it. She said, "I'm so proud of you,
framed
son."
the rug. She
Well,
picked up the rug and put it in a frame.
Well, it was a big frame.
Big frame.
Big sad mother when she died.
You know, I was a part of the big frame
I
once.
miss you, Ma. Miss you, Ma.
It was
Thanks.
my mom.
No, I'm
My
talking
mom?
to my mom. I'm,
Oh, okay.
I'm praying right now.
Oh,
Don't
you
see
said
me?
I miss you, ma.
I miss
I thought
you,
you
Ma.
said I miss your ma.
No, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, good point.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. What was that guy's name?
Josh.
Where did he come from?
Josh.
Josh? Like with a CH? Josh?
Yeah, like Joshua.
Is the end a CH2? What if it's CHOCH?
No, that's Josh. That's Josh.
Well, yeah, it would be, but
Yeah, well, that's not
you
how-
can you can spell names however you want.
Yeah,
It's-
I know you can, but it's not however you want it. It's how
okay,
it is.
That's fine. It was just a question.
Hey. Breath of the Zelda. Breath of the Zelda is back.
I can't wait for that new game.
Breath of the Zelda.
I'm really excited
That's
for
what
the
they're calling
Zelda
it,
the
right?
guy.
Zelda. You were gonna say water.
Well, I was gonna say wild.
Zelda of the Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Zelda
no.
of the water.
No, that would be stupid.
That's that one Aqua lady.
And they're also coming out with that new Star Wars game, Jedi. What's
Revenge
it
of the Sith.
called? The sequel to Fallen Order.
Revenge of the Order.
No, you're wrong.
The Rising Order.
That was a good game. The Jedi Fallen Order, very fun, very good. All right, we don't have to talk about that.
So mean. I'm sorry. Not really, because it was funny.
I mean, it was funny, but not to anyone else.
No, to no one else. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I want to play the game, though. That sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, not really, but also at the same time, there's not a game I want
It's
to play.
what got me back into Star Wars. I
that's what-
had been like done with Star Wars for a while, but that game I was like that looks cool. And I'd asked for it as a present, and then I didn't play it for like 2 years. And then I was like, "Oh, I have that. I should play that." And I pulled it out. I'm like, "Oh, this game is fucking awesome." And I played it so fast because it was just so much fun.
I just want... It wasn't open world, though, was it?
I mean, it wasn't. It
wasn't a closed one.
You haven't played the new God of War either.
No.
But I guess it's no. But in games like that, it's like you have
An area.
It's very directional. Like you have areas to be in, and then like it kind of moves in like a direction. But you can always go back through, and like it's all like
Oh, okay.
yeah. So it's not
see.
like just run wherever you want and climb shit,
it's
but it
linear.
is more.
That's linear.
yeah.
Like, if you could always play back Mario levels you've beaten and stuff like that.
Right, but this is different because you can like go through and search things and like it's it's like somewhere in between like a
It's like if a level was a fleshed out tiny open world.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I get it.
I
Yeah, yeah.
actually really like that style.
Yeah, me too.
I wasn't
that's
super
bad.
into it the first time I tried because I was like I'd been used to playing just open world games and I do really like those. But there's something about it being a little more linear that's like it's easier for me to get into the story and
Yeah.
like
Oh,
really
yeah.
pay attention to
Oh,
what's
yeah, yeah.
happening. And then like there's still they like games like that, they add a bunch of other stuff for you to do, but it's not like in an open world game where it's like that's going to take you 150 hours and
Yeah.
like, you know, there are a million different things to do. And like I can see an argument for like, oh, I want that, and I do like that. But it's nice to have a game that's a little more concise that you can like
I agree.
wrap your hands around and
I
like,
think that's why I'm like, it's okay. It's okay that it's like
Yeah.
that. I'm just,
Yeah.
if there is a game I would want there to be for Star Wars, I don't think every game should be like that, but I will
Right.
argue, I will be like, oh, I want an open world Star Wars game. I want
Yeah.
to create my own Jedi from a random
That's
alien
fair.
race. And
I would love to see a game like that that's like just a super like awesome role playing, like you can do a bunch of different types of characters and like get a starship and like different
don't-
weapons. That would be
dude,
awesome.
you're going to fucking love, I don't know when it comes out, but Bethesda is coming out with, what's it? Starfield. which is
Oh, I think I remember hearing about that.
that's the game they're doing right now before
That's
they
cool.
do Elder Scrolls 6.
Gotcha.
Before they like finish and start doing that stuff.
Yeah, I'd be into
It's
that.
Starfield. It's a new like open world sci-fi game basically.
I'd be super into
That's gonna
that.
be like Elder Scrolls and Fallout and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, well, that sounds pretty close. That sounds really cool.
I need to play. I have what is it? The Outer Worlds. Is that what it's called? I have that, and I started playing it, and it's really fun. I just didn't get very far with it because classes got in the way, and it was clear when I started playing it. It's like, oh, this is gonna be
Bad.
a commitment.
It's gonna be bad.
Bad for me.
It's gonna be bad for me. It's gonna be bad for my girlfriend. And she's gonna be like, "What you playing?
Yeah, that's
You
what
idiot.
she's like. She's always like,
Quit playing your game.
yeah, that's her.
I'm to you.
I
Don't you play that game, boy."
I don't think she's ever. I don't think she's ever even thought about being upset about me playing games.
I don't think she's ever thought about being upset.
Yeah, good point.
I've never seen her upset. I think.
She even likes watching me play some of the games. Like when I was doing those horror games, it was mostly like we would do that together, but she was like watching me play.
Yeah.
That was fun. I like those.
That
But
sounds nice.
they're also stressful.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What do you want to do around?
And I need to pick up Amnesia and keep playing that. She told me that she's not as into that one, so it doesn't matter if we're like together while I'm playing it. But I want to play Amnesia. Those are cool games, and I have them.
is what people say.
I have the whole collection of them.
Well, I'm gonna pick you up and throw you out the window.
Good, do it. I also haven't played Soma, but I have that.
We've talked about Soma.
We have talked about
good.
Soma.
The game's good.
Game's like a game.
All right, Tim, you want to wrap it up?
Sure, we can wrap it up.
Is it about time?
Yeah, we're at 56.
Well, Tim, thank you.
Yeah,
When do we wrap it up?
I
usually.
Around now. Sometimes we go like an hour and 15. Sometimes we go like right at an hour. And like I've said before, I'd be fine with doing shorter too, but we never do, which is also fine. You gonna look at me some more?
I can. Yeah. So sorry. Hold on.
What do you want to say? Something right now? You got something to say? That's not quite what I had in mind. Oh, that's much better, slower. I don't even know what to do with that. That's too slow. Oh, God.